Hello there. Good morning. That just seems more and more, I don't know. Excuse me. All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It ain't like I worked all week, but it's Friday just the same. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend and whatever you got to do. And thank you for supporting me. Thank you so much. We got 182 subscribers. And thank you, my community of people that come in here, and I try to entertain. I try to inform, I try to inspire with the devotions and psychology, and we rising up. I try a lot of different things, but my equipment sucks. But we're not going to go there today because I'm not going to cry like a little bitch. Good morning, Leon. Yeah, that's that. Hey, Mark. Good morning, everybody. I'm still alive. Hey, I'm still alive. Sabres. We got the Bills, we got the Sabres, and we're just trying to do whatever the hell we do over here. But if you saw my other video, I'm so frustrated because I want to expand, be more technical, to add stuff, get mobile and all that. You guys have heard me cry like a little bitch for a week now, but I'm more creative than this. But I gotta have the tech. I gotta have the tech stuff, and I need a nice co-host too. A Marilyn Monroe sort. Sorry, my female viewers. I appreciate. I didn't realize I had this female subscribers, but it must be for the devotions. It must be for the devotional content. Unless, am I a good storyteller? Am I a good liar? Am I handsome? What do you girls want? What do you girls want from me? That I'm crazy? You just like watching a crazy cup of JoJo? Is that what it is? Oh, well. I lost my mind years ago. I got a brain injury too. I got a fat bottom lip. I got a speech impediment. I'm trying to do a show. Okay? That sounds about right. Better than network TV, though, because so Kanye West. All right. The Kardashians, Kanye West, and everything else. He's come out and said exactly what the movie industry is all about, the music industry is all about, and how they control. You got to follow their. Most of them are of Jewish descent. Nothing against Jews. Jesus was a Jew, but they promote their certain narrative, and you got to get on board with whatever they're saying. You're a robot. So he supported Donald Trump, and they were all at arms and everything. And he came out. So now they canceled all his tours, and he said he doesn't care anymore because he's always. They try to make Kanye West look crazy. That's what they will try to do. Just like Martin. They just try whatever they can because they control the media. The entertainment industry is in bed with the media and TMZ and all that other garbage. But they'll put a bash campaign out on you. They'll say you're crazy, and things much more serious than that. So that Chris Cuomo, that reject from CNN News, did an interview with Kanye. Kanye was driving in a car, and then this rodent, Chris Cuomo, a descendant from that poisoned Mario Cuomo blood, and Andrew Cuomo, and all of them clowns. And once upon a time, it was like that when the liberals were open-minded. Now they're just demonic, mind control, thought control. And so he's in a car, he's riding, and it's a split screen with that demon named Chris Cuomo, whose ratings on CNN were beaten by Mayberry RFD and Barney Fife. Chris Cuomo's show on CNN was being outrated by Barney Fife, which is a great show. Don't get me wrong. All right, I can't even talk right, let alone whistle. So the very respectable Cuomo family and Chris Cuomo, who's on some other network, some rodent network, that's some underground network, and he won't let Kanye get in his side. He's talking. Chris Cuomo is just a scripted robot, and he's trying to make Kanye West look a certain way. How are you mentally, Kanye? And Kanye's, I'm fine. He's very intelligent. He's very sane, and he's fine. And this rodent from the Cuomo family is just, if anybody has any logical common sense, can they just see right through that? But Hollywood and the entertainment business, the music business, when they give you the boot, they come gunning, the press and everything else. It's all controlled by those rodents. That's all that stuff is controlled by that. And he had enough of it. He completely had enough of it. And he came out and spoke. He went to a photo shoot with White Lives Matters on a shirt. Oh, geez, Kanye's wearing a shirt that says White Lives Matters. Well, that stirred up the hornet's nest. Because he's just making an intelligent statement like all lives matters, and if you're black or white, you're feeding into that nonsense. You've been blinded. You've been blinded by all that rhetoric and bullshit, and it's hate. It's hate. It's racist, and it's racism going whatever way you interpret it. Let's leave it at that. So. They got their underwear all bundled up over it, and then they canceled all his events. They canceled all his events, and he was like, "See, you're supposed to be a robot. You're supposed to follow the script, and what they are into is mind control. They want the people because he's a Christian. Kanye West is a Christian." And so he knows the precepts of the Bible and all that. So he just woke up and finally said, I'm bowing out to that demonic entertainment industry, and I'm going to go do this. And what do? They canceled and everything. Yeah. So and he went, and everybody was, oh my gosh, what's that crazy Kanye West doing now? Oh, what? Yeah, really. He's more intelligent and intellectual than 99.9 of them scumbags they got that are bashing him. And he said some things about Obama because he's got eyes to see. So if you're Afro-American, you just got to think the exact same way as the way they want to make you think. So if you're in the public eye, your words and everything else that come out of your mouth, your dialogue has to be centered on that side. And if it's not, they'll make you look stupid. They'll make charges up against you. They'll do whatever they got to do to bury you and humiliate you and do a lot harsher things. So, Kanye had good songs, and then he started acting like those artists because they sell their souls. Obama can't criticize Obama. He's flawless. He's without sin, right? You just can't unpack all that stuff. It's early it's 10:30 in the morning because that's another subject. Osama, but whatever these guys do and all that, I have a good day. I want to give some man, I can't think of intelligent words this morning. I want to give a little whatever insight or just touch over these things because that's what America is becoming. And Kanye said they're playing graphic songs now that there's no censor on the songs that are coming out, and they're very sexually graphic, and they don't mind if the children are listening to this stuff. They don't mind if it's these songs they get dirty, some of these songs, and they're playing them, and if you're in the car and you turn the radio on and you've got a 6-year-old, you're molding, and it's mind control, it's thought process, because you just think that's the norm. If you're young, you just think, well, that's just normal, and you violate and corrupt their minds at a young age, just like all that gender stuff they're doing right now. Yeah, Billy, happy birthday, you're 7. You know what, Billy? Do you want to be a girl? What? Yeah, you want to be like Sally? Hey, Sally, you're 9. Hey, do you want to be like a boy? Yeah. What? What's going on? They're pushing demonic things all over the media. All over the media. And this administration and everything behind it is they got an in because they control the presidency, they control everything, the media, they control the educational institutions, the universities, and they're all hammering this stuff down the people's throats. And they want to make it look like that's the mindset of America. So okay, all right, a couple, Jojo. With all that being said, they can do whatever. I'm a man with a wife and 3 kids, 7, 9, and 13. I live in Oklahoma. Well, a couple, Jojo, they can do all that. That's fine. But we're gonna make sure I pick the right schools and everything out, and I'm going to be proactive in my children's lives, and I'm going to make sure I know what they see. So, this is very high profile stuff that's going on. But as a parent, as an individual, you still maintain the ability to monitor what your family is seeing. But they put it out there. So you shouldn't have to monitor stuff like that. You shouldn't have to worry about all that. You shouldn't have to. It's called the dumbing down of America. The dumbing down. And they really think the citizens are really that stupid. Can't you even tell how advertising has changed? When you're watching the football games or any shows, can't you tell and look and just see how these ads are changing? They don't even mention the product anymore. They don't even mention the product. It's just this image, which advertising, I got a degree in advert marketing and all that. Yeah, there's a trick to all that. But they're painting it 100% because they're marketing things like this is all an acceptable way. And these companies are run by billionaires that are demons, and they don't even care about their ad campaigns because they just want to get their 2 cents in through that media vehicle called ads and programming and everything else. But how stupid can America be? Kanye West said, no, you don't tell me what to, if I support Donald Trump because, oh, he's so high profile, and how dare black entertainment is such one of the greatest entertainers, and how dare him support Donald Trump? And they actually thought, he's got billions, Kanye West. He's got billions of dollars. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but he probably got 500 million. So he's gonna go against the fabric and DNA and everything else. I mean, he's not gonna sell his soul for them anymore. He's not gonna sell his soul. Chris Cuomo, that idiot, he's on there saying, "Oh, you're anti-Semitics and you're an anti-Semist because you're talking bad about the Jewish owners and producers." And it's just like Kanye's like, they could just be anything. They're the producers that are doing this. They're all corrupted, and they just happen to have Jewish names. A great portion of them happen to have Jewish names, and they have a lot of power in the entertainment world. And Chris Cuomo's trying to play a trick on words, and Kanye's trying to explain, and he's not letting them explain, and it's just a garbage pail. It's just that Chris Cuomo's just a garbage pail. He's a rodent. He's the lowest scum. That family's. What happened to Andrew? I thought he was being investigated for all that sexual touching of 17 women. What happened to that? It just went away. What happened to that? What happened to Chris when he was on the bike trail and he pulled his shenanigans with someone? What happened? These all went away. Why? Because they're all Democrats, and the legislation and the judges are all Democrats. So they publicize it and they trash them. And then, every day a new person's coming out against Cuomo. Yeah, beautiful. Hang them. But then all of a sudden it all goes away. They're just playing with the public. They're just playing with the people's minds and psychology and programming and mind control. That's all. And Kanye West is a lot more smarter, a lot more intelligent. And all they're going to do now is say, watch for the headlines. Kanye West went crazy. Don't watch that. That's what you'll see in all the media, everything. Newspapers, TV shows, news shows, anything else. All they're going to say is Kanye West went crazy. No, Kanye West smartened up and finally realized what is really at play and how they're playing the black entertainers like pawns and programming that population to stay down. It's against the Afro-American population to brainwash them through all these media vehicles, music and entertainment. So they think that's cool to be a bad guy. They think it's cool to be in a gang and promote all that stuff in the lyrics and everything else you see. So Kanye is sticking up for the Afro-American people to say, you know what, I'm not going to be a pawn to that. And rock and roll and have lyrics and everything else. And then you're just putting these seeds in these people's minds in that population, mostly, well, black and white, but whoever it is, you're putting these messages in these songs and on these shows and everything else. And then if you're 8, 9, 10-year-old moving up in the teenage years, you just think that's cool. Kanye West said he ain't selling out like that no more. He's not selling out. So what you'll hear from coming up, stay tuned, because there'll be a big scandal out about Kanye West. Just like Roseanne Barr years ago. She had enough, Roseanne Barr. She saw it, if you come out and say something publicly, your career is over. That's all. That's all. If you say something against them, your career is over. And and you hope they don't plot on you that'll put they'll put a crime on you. They'll put a crime on you. Like it's really crazy. But I saw that. I saw that interview with Chris Cuomo. But watch the one with Tucker Carlson, a real journalist, Tucker Carlson. Watch that interview with Kanye West and get the real news, get the real data, get the real information, folks. I mean, gosh, I'm a Democrat and I just got to believe in whatever, and I just got to follow whatever they say. We're not Republicans. We're not Democrats. We're human beings. We're Americans with thinking minds. And are you that shallow? Are these people that shallow-minded? But you got to be on one side of the aisle, or a Democrat, a devout Democrat, a devout Republican, and I got to follow along. And you won't even follow along with logic and reason and common sense that only a 10-year-old would need. So I don't know. That's I mean, what is the IQ of the people? So Tucker Carlson, he did a great interview, a part 1 and part 2, and Kanye West finally said enough is enough. They're doing this reverse move on African Americans, and it's hurting them and it's hurting everybody else. And then the African Americans on CNN hosts are bashing him when he's actually sticking up for that for the Afro Americans. That's how demented they are. That's really how demented they are. That's how their robotic thinking is just say, well, I work for this news place and I got to go along. I gotta pay my car. I gotta pay a car, whatever they got to do. And they got to sell their souls so they can pay their bills and say whatever news. Yeah. So they don't have the bravery or cayunes that Kanye has to finally say enough's enough. So none of those hosts on CNN or those other garbage networks, they'll never say, you know what, I had enough. I know this stuff is wrong, and I'm not selling my soul to these CNN and other garbage pail news agencies. No, they sell their souls because they got to pay their bills. Some have left because they said they'd rather be a hobo in the street than follow along with that garbage anymore, because it's just getting worse and worse. So that is that. That's a 20-minute thing. And I wanted to put it out there. Kanye West is an intelligent entertainment. He's very, very intellectual. They're going to portray him as being crazy because he's a high-profile person that's got a loud voice to just, take a look at what's really going on. That's why they want to put those voices out. They want to silence. They want to silence everything. All right, folks. It's October 25th. First, let's do a little spiritual devotion. Jesus calling. To live in my presence consistently, you must expose and expel your rebellious tendencies. When something interferes with your plans or desires, you tend to resent the interference. Try to become aware of each resentment, however petty it may seem. Don't push those unpleasant feelings down. Instead, let them come to the surface when you can deal with them. Yeah, don't stuff things. Bring them up, approach them, and maybe deal effectively with them. Ask my spirit to increase your awareness of resentful feelings. Most of us have a lot of things to feel resentful about. It's like poison. Bring them boldly into the light of my presence so that I can free you from them. Yeah, it would be nice to be freed from the shackles of resentment. The ultimate solution to rebellious tendencies is submission to my authority over you. Intellectually, you rejoice in my sovereignty, without which their world would be a terrifying place. But when my sovereign will encroaches on your little domain of control, you often react with telltale resentment. Because we're crybabies. I'm a crybaby. The best response to losses or thwarted hopes is praise. The Lord gives you and the Lord takes. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. I made 500 at the track and I blew 500 on the slots. Remember all the good things, your possessions, your family and friends, your health and your abilities, your time are gifts from me. Yes. So there's something more than money. Great friends, great family. I'm breathing. I can enjoy the day. It's not all about money, but money sure comes in handy when you're crazy like me. Instead of feeling entitled to all these blessings, respond to them with gratitude. Be prepared to let go of anything I take from you, but never let go of my hand. Listen up. That's the real juice. All right, my dear people. So check that Kanye West stuff out if you're into that, or if you're not, that's just as fine. Enjoy the day, a beautiful fall day and everything else. We don't got to get so whacked out on that, but I do like to keep track of that stuff and take the temperature of what's going on out there. So thank you, subscribers. I really appreciate your support. And we're moving up with the subscribers and views and everything else. So my good people out there, I really appreciate it. So you get out there, enjoy the weekend, and laugh. I do a little hammer and chisel show here. I get frustrated. I got a fat bottom lip, and I try to rock and roll and laugh because I got to laugh at myself first. So it's good therapy. Laugh at yourself first before others laugh at you. All right. Be the kings and queens of your world. Don't give up. We can't give up. Jeez, we got a beautiful life ahead of us. So come on, don't give up. Because the world is a vampire and it'll drain your blood. But we're not going to let that happen. So it's partly sunny out. It's not partly cloudy. All right. So thank you, everybody, Leon and Mark, and all the people that will come in here later. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. God bless. And thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Bye.